Hello, welcome to my interview with Jacqueline Yu of Canon EMEA. And we're coming to you live from the Henry Stewart Dam Europe Conference in London. My name's Megan and I'm a digital strategist at the digital transformation consultancy Equator based in Glasgow. So handing over to you, Jack, how are you finding the day today?
Well, thank you for having me today.
Of course.
It's very lovely. Wow, we've got so many attendees today, much more than last year. There are so many different sessions going on and they're all very, very exciting. I had a very hard time choosing which track to go to.
Between the show. Yeah, exactly. So Jacqueline, you work for Canon EMEA. Can you tell us a little bit about your role there?
Right, so I joined Canon in October 2021. So I'm the DAM application owner. So the DAM at Canon is my baby. So I'm also a bit of a baby in my in the DAM world, really. So I joined the DAM world, I think, just before COVID, not too long before COVID, completely by chance. So it's quite interesting to learn all the different processes and how things work.
Because you're a trained singer.
Yes,
right, which is like vastly different.
Yes, I am. So I still work as a singer. I also like money. So, and I also like new challenges and stuff like that. I get bored really easily. So I worked in hospitality for a few years, while what singers or what musicians haven't. So I then joined the Damwell completely by chance via a recruitment agency. I told her what I was looking for, and then she said, why don't you give this company a go, which was ICP. So I landed my first job in the DAM world at ICP doing managed services, and then I helped out a little bit with the consulting side, and that I learned a lot, and then now I'm ready to work in-house, and that's how it worked.
Lovely.
Yeah,
well done. So the other thing I want to ask you is there is a bit of a, I'm going to say myth, that all DAM practitioners are introverts. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we need to bust that myth. But what I've learned in the past few years is if you want to be really successful in the DAM endeavor at your company, you need to talk to a lot of people. A lot of customer service going on, a lot of stakeholder management going on, right? So you do need to get out there, be excited and enthusiastic about all the DAM stuff. Explain to people why we're here. We are here to make your job easier, so please help us, tell us what you want.
Help us to help you.
Very important. And to really promote a really harmonious kind of team working environment between all the different departments and users, really. So there are elements of you being outgoing, you being understanding, you being a bit bubbly also. Most of the time, good sense of humor, because we've all experienced like, oh, the thing's down. What are we supposed to do? Oh, God. Exactly. So I think having that would be quite important. So it needs to be balanced situation.
And Jacqueline, if anyone is in the lucky position to be setting up an entirely new DAM, not taking on, a legacy and going through that sort of archiving cleanup process, what 3 tips would you give them for success?
Well, first of all, pat yourself on the back. Well done, you, for landing that position. So I think a lot of it goes back to understanding the needs of the company. Earlier, there was a track, there was a session done by Victor Le Bon. He talked about the what and why in DAM, which would resonate a lot if you are starting out trying to build a new DAM for your company. So figure out the why. Why do we want one? Why did leadership approve you spend money to build one? So there are 3 tips, and I'm pretty sure I'll just waffle.
Okay, through it. Yeah,
so it is about like figure out the why. So that's the first tip, because that will shape the direction of where you want to go to.
Yeah.
And another thing is figure out who your stakeholders are.
Yes.
And
this comes back to your point around relationship building.
Absolutely.
And that being a key skill in this area.
Yeah, and my current favorite gift to use at work is a nest of baby chicks opening their mouth wanting to be fed. So yeah, I'll send you that later.
Yeah, do.
It's wonderful. check it out on Teams, it's available. So it's because your stakeholders will very likely be that, because in order for a dam to be approved, there must be a very strong business case, and the likelihood of different departments all want one would be quite high. However, that would also mean the likelihood of those departments wanting a dam for different things is also quite high. So making sure you get all the needs down, and who has the biggest voice. So if it's a legal or security or something, product management and things, depending on what your company is like, then you need to figure out which department trumps over the other. So figure that one out. You could try and facilitate those conversations, but you can also let them fight it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk to the bosses. That's what Victor suggested, right? And go through all the requirements, pick the best fit of the dam. A lot of the vendors out there, they can do so much. It's difficult to choose sometimes, but pick the one which is the best fit and look ahead.
Love that.
And future-proof the thing.
Yeah, talking of looking ahead and the future, what do you think the future of dam is?
We're growing, aren't we? I know Teresa regularly talked about the battle of the dam, and especially omni-channel and everything else. Well, the truth is we can't live without images and videos and stuff, right? We can't live without digital media, really.
It's always going to be there.
Yeah, it'll be there. I grew up in a production company, so my father was at an advertising and marketing company, so I went to visit quite a lot. So prints, all the marketing material that hadn't been around for so long. So it's very unlikely they'll go anywhere. And and the whole genesis of dam comes from the need of having somewhere to put them.
Exactly.
In the most logical, well-governed way. So having dams, having people governing it, managing all the processes, making sure we are still doing our very best to make all other people's job easier is important. So it's all about spreading the importance of having good management, be it dam, be it MAM, be it I think what Neil and Victor in the previous track, it might be called Madame in the future. Madame is hilarious. That we still need these fundamental principles.
Yes.
And it's not just for people who are librarians, it's not just people who manage the assets, it needs to be spread to users. So that helps the industry really, or the company itself, that we are doing this because we have these benefits and we're operating in this way with these processes is not because we are here to be difficult. It's because of there is a great whole list of benefits doing that.
Yeah, it's almost like the more this expands, the more important those principles actually become, to stick to. to, going back to the why you have a dam in the first place, what problems is it solving, and making sure we have those core tenets, all the way through, because content creation happens so fast and so prolific right now, that we need to future-proof, as you say.
Yeah. And the faster we grow, if we don't get the governance right, if we don't get our fundamental principles right, it goes haywire quite quickly.
Yeah.
So yeah, too many cooks is it's often quite difficult to correct once it's in. So
yes, once it's embedded.
Yeah. I've always done it this way. Why are you being difficult right now? You know? Yeah.
But it's also our job to say that. Why have you been doing it this way?
Yeah, I don't have time for this. It's something that we hear sometimes. So making sure that they understand why we're doing what we're doing is quite important.
Yeah, the evangelization of the system and the processes. Yeah. Well, I look forward to hearing more about your experience tomorrow in your session, when you'll be on stage. You got this. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for talking to me today. And thanks everyone for watching at home. Check out Jacqueline, she's on LinkedIn. And can we also get some links to some of your performance videos there as well?
Oh, it might be. But thank you very much for having me. Thank you.
Well, welcome.
Great, thank you.
Okay.